Okay guys, autism and stress can be a real pain, but here are 5 ways that you can help relieve stress in your life. All that is coming up. Guys, welcome back to TheAspieWorld. My name is Dan. I have autism, ADHD, OCD and dyslexia. I make weekly videos all about this kind of stuff. So if you're new around here and you don't want to miss a video and want to learn more, remember to hit the subscribe button by hitting the notification bell on YouTube. And if you're watching on Facebook and Instagram, make sure to follow this page for daily videos. Oh yes, my friends. Guys, what is going on? Stress. Whew, my goodness. Honestly, if I had like £1 for every single time I was stressed, I'd be... Jeff Bezos would have nothing on me. But I get stressed a lot, and a lot of it is due to the fact that if you're on the autism spectrum, it comes with a whole host of issues. You know, stress is something that just impacts everybody's life, but if you're on the autism spectrum, it's going to impact your life in a way which is a bit different from the average neurotypical person, because you have added stresses, you have sensory processing needs, you have executive function issues, you have a lot of anxiety and social anxiety and anxiousness that is all wrapped up into this lovely ball called life, which we have to adhere to every single day. So with that, I've listed out 5 ways to help relieve stress in your life if you're on the autism spectrum, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Okay, so number 1 is walking and jogging. Okay, so I would say here that exercise is the one, but not everybody enjoys exercise. Exercise can be a daunting task, and I know that everybody should exercise, but should and actually doing something are 2 different things, right? We all know that, not eating pizza is healthier than eating pizza, but guys, pizza is fire. So, that being said, the easiest thing to do is to go out and have a walk, because walking will help exercise your body, get oxygen pumping around your blood, and helps calm you down, similar to the next technique I'm going to talk about. But I really enjoy jogging. I never thought I would, but I got to a point in my life where I was a bit more heavier than I wanted to be, and it was getting me down, so I started jogging, and that was about 10 years ago. And now I jog every week. I jog maybe 12 to 14 miles a week, which is kind of cool. I love doing that, So if there is a way that you can enjoy jogging, do it. But if not, walking is going to be your second best option and is just as effective, honestly. Like, jogging and walking, amazing for the body, but it helps you stay really, really stress-free. It can just release so much endorphins, because exercise releases endorphins to make you feel happier. So it can help relieve tension and ease off that stress, because let's face it, stress is no good for you. Okay, number 2 is breathing. Now, there's a breathing technique that I always tell people to do. Now, if you've come across some of my stuff before, I've mentioned this a few times, but I always think that it's good to have a refresher and put this in every now and then. Now, breathing is a technique that we all do naturally, right? But breathing for the amount and the depth that we need is sometimes missed. So a lot of us shallow breathe. We just, we don't really take a deep breath in and fill our bellies and lungs with air. But what we should be doing is doing really deep breaths every now and then to really get some oxygen around. Now there is a good way to do this, a good technique, and I call it the 5 technique, because you breathe in for 5 seconds, hold it for 5 seconds, and breathe out for 5 seconds, and do that 5 times. Now, this is a meditation technique from yoga, and it's a very good one. Now, I can assure you, if you press pause on this video right now, you do that exact technique. You breathe in for 5 seconds, hold it for 5 seconds, breathe out for 5 seconds, and do it 5 times. Do it now. Okay, guys, I know that now you're going to be like, done, you did it. Now, if I have just de-stressed you instantly, you have to give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment saying, done. You did it. I love you. So that is breathing. Now, number 3 is Brilia for adults. Now, Brilia is a homeopathic supplement that you can take that will help with anxiety and stress, restlessness, irritability, and impulsivity. Now, for people on the autism spectrum and with ADHD, this thing is bae. Now, Brilia has kindly sponsored this video. Thank you, Brilia. That's awesome. And I actually use this. Now, there are no harmful side effects of taking Brilia. You don't need a prescription for it. And it's literally just these little tiny white kind of circular pills that you just pop into your tongue and they dissolve. You can take 3 to 4 of these a day. So this is Brilia for adults. There is a Brilia for children also, depending obviously on your age. It usually takes about 2 to 3 weeks before you see improvements after taking this. So I would advise taking it for 2 or 3 weeks. And also there's a money back guarantee as well if you are not completely satisfied with the product. Really helps with keeping you focused and de-stressing you, because a lot of the time you think about people on the autism spectrum are going to get like super stressed over things like triggered by sensory inputs, triggered by lack of focus, because you want to focus on something but the ADHD is like kicking your butt and you're like moving around from thing to thing. So having concentration and eliminating some of the irritability and the impulsiveness of having ADHD and autism, then this thing definitely helps with that clarity. By doing that, you instantly feel less stressed. This thing is awesome. I actually really enjoyed Brillia. I enjoyed them so much that I wanted to work with them. It's not like this company would just like push our product. It's not like that. It's just something that I actually take. Now, if I didn't believe in it, I wouldn't, tell you about it. But it is homeopathic. Not everybody's into it, given. But if you want to try it out, there is a discount code on the screen here and the link in the description down below with that discount code. And I would also just consult with your GP or doctor if you want to take this, just to make sure. I know it's homeopathic and it's kind of like natural and there's no like nasties in it, but just check anyway, because it's always good to check with your healthcare professional. Okay, so number 4 is creating backups. Now, a lot of stress comes from the fact of the unknown. Like if you're planning a trip, I'm going to go here and do this, but if you go there and do that and it fails, then you get stressed, right? So if there's a break in the routine, autism, of course, routines are everything. And if a routine breaks down, oh goodness. But things like if you are, what are you going to make for dinner today? Oh, I'm going to make a stir fry. But then you go to the fridge and the bean sprouts have gone off. You're like, oh goodness, okay, now I'm going to make a stir fry. That would cause me to a stress. But if I already plan this, if I say, okay, I'm going to make a stir fry, but if I can't do a stir fry, I'll do like mashed potatoes and sausages. So there is a backup plan that you can put in place for most eventualities during your day if it's a big task that you are kind of like leaning on or hindering on to make succession within that. Now, by doing this, I would say make a backup plan for the bigger things during your day. I mean, like going to the, going to the kitchen and getting a cup and maybe a small thing, and going to the, the store to pick up your groceries, maybe a large thing, but it's all down to you. As long as you can create a backup plan, you win every time. Super dope. Okay, guys, so number 5, a super interesting one, often overlooked, and given can be difficult for people on the autism spectrum a lot of the time, but I highly recommend checking it out. It's friends time. Now, having time with friends, be it over Skype or Zoom or even chatting on Facebook, right? If you can chat to your friends, discuss things, but air your concerns, your stresses. Problem shared is a problem halved, and that is such a true statement. If you have friends, if you have rock solid friends that you can help and talk to, and they can help you, this will relieve stress. Just talking to people relieves stress. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, friends time is great for you, great for your mental health, and is excellent for relieving stress. Now, all these combined will give you somewhat of a succession in helping you overcome a little bit more stress relief in your life. Now, if you have anything to add, I'd love to know. Pop it in a comment down below and let me know. If you're enjoying this type of video, give it a thumbs up and double tap here on IG. I will see you guys in the next video.